All right, man. Wait, I don't even. Wait, I gotta get my other phone. Shit. Snap. This is kind of like a point of reference, just to keep track of like the time, bro. Cause I don't even, you know what I'm saying. I don't really be knowing days like that. All right. Good morning, y'all. What's up, man? Happy Sunday, January 11th, 2026, bro. And I'm gonna do this little thing, bro. It's kind of gonna be big. At least I want it to be big, but I'm gonna change my whole life around, like everything. Like I gotta plan it though. This is what right now we're planning it. Project Munch though, man. Right now this is episode 0, so it's kind of like an origins. But I'm sort of doing this to keep myself on track with my life goals and stuff like that, and to see what I want in life, what I want to do and stuff. So let's get it, man. Project Munch, episode 0. Now, to first start off, we gotta find the reasons that we want to do what we want to do, right? So I'm gonna write some reasons. Let's see, reason number 1. Well, honestly, let's keep it a buck, bro. The main reason any of us do a lot of what we do is for money. You know what I'm saying? It's for survival. It's for certain aspects of our lives. You know, we want to look cooler. We want to, fit in. We want to be fly to a certain degree. Or we just want to have money so we can just be okay. You know what I'm saying? At least be financially stable, be safe within our own mind, safe within our own living situation, you know? But the first thing, let's just call it what it is, man. It is financial freedom. That is reason 1. Now, it's not the main reason, but it's just the first reason I can think of for wanting to improve and sort of, do what I do. So financial freedom, that's definitely an important one too. Nobody wants to live paycheck to paycheck and, and stress about bills and finances, and having to eat and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't know if y'all can see me. I definitely eat. I eat good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stop that though. I gotta cut back on a lot of things. That's the thing too, bro. It's we're trying to improve in life to certain things. We want to be skinnier, healthier, more fit, more capable. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, we get distracted a lot too by society, mostly. We let others dictate our actions because we think that makes us cooler. When realistically, man, it's just cool to be yourself. Like, whatever you find whatever things you find that you enjoy, whatever stuff you love, that's you, that's personal, that's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you find happiness in certain things, then more power to you, Because the sad part, too, is nowadays, bro, social media has made a lot of stuff superficial. Like, now everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to, everybody wants to be like each other, but nobody wants to be like themselves. I think that's the hard part. And I know I'm probably repeating myself because everybody's like, be you, be you. I don't know if you guys hear that a lot, but it is real. Be yourself. Find what you love to do. Find what makes you happy. Find what inspires you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the hard part too with life. The inspirational aspect, because most of the time, bro, when we go to school, we're taught programs and courses. And, like, having a degree is your life. Going to college, that's life. You know what I mean? But it's like, it can be, but it's not entirely life. You know what I mean? Like, there's more that we can do. We just hold ourselves back so much, And most of the time, too, it's fears. It's fears, doubts. We don't think we don't think we're capable. We don't think it's possible because we just don't look at ourselves in that regard, But we are strong. We are strong people. You know what I mean? It kind of makes me sad too, man, when I see people like walking and they look sad or this or that. I sometimes want to talk to them, but I don't want to bother them either. You know, they probably already was going somewhere or something, you know. But we gotta let that go. We gotta accept who we are. We gotta be in love, you know, in our own skins. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying, like, love yourself, like, oh, my God, like, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but, like, at least love yourself like a friend. You know what I mean? Like, would you want you as a friend? You know, that's sort of stuff I'm talking about. And, I guess that's what I'm learning to do. I'm learning to be friendlier with myself. Because a lot of the times, too, bro, I be really hard. I be hard on myself for no reason. But then I understand, too, that, like, part of that, it is what makes us improve and want to do better. So you do got to be hard on yourself to a certain degree. But don't torture yourself, you know. Don't enslave yourself, you know. There's more to life than just having a job and paying bills. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to explore. It's just we have a hard time looking for that when you know what I'm saying, you got to pay bills your whole life, or you got to at least work at a job you don't want to work at, you know. For the time being, though, we need dreams. We need to stay inspired, too, you know, in certain ways. Because the moment you lose that inspiration and you fall into the pit of, like, a routine, like, if you're only looking at life for the money aspect and, like, paying bills, then you're gonna be a slave to your job. But you gotta look, because I used to think like that, too, I swear. And for the most part, it's because I was high a lot. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little 11 days late. I want to start at the beginning of the year, straight up January 1st, but I haven't smoked either. I haven't smoked since last year. Weed, at least. You know, this year I'm trying to sober from that. I'm trying to see how my focus, 1 second, my mom's texting me. How my focus, I pop out, is it still live? Yeah. But, as I was saying, you know, we're looking for an approach. We're learning how to maneuver life, you know, and some people got it figured out. That's cool, you know, more power to you. If you have a goal at a young age and you chase it, it's actually really good, because starting early is the best way. Now, I'm not saying don't beat yourself up if you're like, oh, I should have did this at 18 or something, you know what I mean? Just start now. Just let go. The past is the past. Yesterday's yesterday, you know. Today is a new day, you know what I mean? And tomorrow it's a mystery, you know, so we gotta stay intrigued with the way things can be. Because they're not always gonna be a certain way, you know, stuff can change. Somebody might die. You might meet a new person, you know, you never know. You just gotta be humble in that regard, that anything can happen. Alright, I'm getting off track though. Alright, reason 1, financial freedom, you know, that's why I'm doing Project Munch. Or reason 2, actually, I guess helping myself. Because it's hard, man. I'm not gonna lie. My biggest problem is I like helping everybody else but myself. And I'm still learning to love myself. And why? This is gonna be an experiment. Because look, I'm telling you, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna get more money to do stuff, like go to an actual studio and record like legit like music, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have so much fun with it, you know? Cause it's life, bro. What else? You know, what else are we gonna do? You know? You know, I could go to college, but I don't really value education enough yet, you know? But I think it's just, at the end of the day, it's all about planning too. As long as you have a plan, you just gotta know how to execute. What's the routine gonna look like? How are you gonna feel? What you expect from yourself? You know, stuff like that. And also nurturing yourself, you know, learning to grow. Learning to be human. Learning to just be you. You know what I'm saying? And so, damn, I think I'm just tired. I'm always tired, but I gotta let that shit go. But yeah, man. Right now we got two reasons: financial freedom and helping myself. Oh, helping others too, man. Helping others. I know these are like, bro. This is really like you're like, well, what takes? What does it mean to help yourself? What does it mean to help others? But honestly, helping others, just being a cool dude, just being kind, trying to be there for others as much as you can, and learning to interact. I know a lot of this seems morbid, like learning to interact, like system processor, and really, but it's real, bro. We don't talk to ourselves a lot, and it doesn't make you look crazy. It helps you think, cause they even say the smartest people think out loud. Well, at least they don't, but they definitely get lost in thought. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's weird. It's like I'm talking to myself, and so I just get more tired because like. But listen, I'm getting off track. Financial freedom, that would be a blessing. Helping myself, that's a big help. Cause honestly, if you can't help yourself, how can you help anybody else? That's the main part too. And then helping others. Cause good people make the world go round. You know what I'm saying? And damn, I think my voice. I just tire myself out with my own voice, bro. Like, damn. Why I gotta sound like this? Oh man, Project myself. All right, now let's take these categories and put them into subcategories. So financial freedom. What does that mean? Look, actually, I don't know if y'all know. I have a little notebook I'm working on. The top was just from a random page. Instagram I was gonna put in inspiration from Instagram. It was like some posts I seen where it was like saying good things, which I was gonna do eventually, but I kind of just I get sidetracked a lot. I think I might. I don't want to believe in ADHD because I do think a lot of stuff is a mental game. But I don't know. One day I want to try like Adderall or something to see if that changes anything or helps by some degree. At the same time, bro, don't do drugs unless they're prescribed. Like my brother, he's taking meds and he's a lot better when he's on his meds than when he's off of them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand too. If you need help, get the help you need. You know. Try not to do it alone. And if you can do it alone, more power to you. Just remember, I believe you can do it. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Lab Gaming 3. Thank you, brother. And what's up, man? What's good, bro? But a lot of it is it's mental blockage. You know what I'm saying? It's the doubt we give ourselves, and we don't know how to approach ourselves. We don't know how to approach life. So we get lost in certain habits or feelings, without really understanding them. I think that's the hard part with a lot of people because mentally, like even my dad, bro, mentally that dude's stuck. That dude's stuck in the 90s. Like he thinks it's 1996, 1997. I get it. It was probably a different time for him. Probably the shit he had to deal with. But it's like, bro, it's 2026, It's 20. I mean, he's not like that. I mean, when I was younger, he was more like weary, like 90s, like the world's dangerous, you know what I mean? But times are changing. With the development of the internet and social media, it's definitely expanded our brains to think bigger than ourselves. At least it should. At least if you're online, you should learn to think bigger than yourself because it's like at that point you're seeing other people's lives. Why should your life be the main judging factor that for everybody else's? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling. But let me get back to the point. Project Munch, bro. This is a big thing I'm trying to do. Financial freedom. How do we get to financial freedom? Step 1 that I can think of right now: saving money. Saving money. And I know it seems simple to some people, but I'm telling you, bro, a lot of the people I know, they're stuck. They're stuck in cycles. Every weekend they're drinking, they're partying, you know what I'm saying? And it's cool. It's cool to have fun, but every weekend, bro, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's a little crazy. Yo, what's good, Nico? What's good, brother? What's good, my boy? What's up, Euphoria? A only live simply. Facts. Live simply, man. And that's the thing too. We make shit harder for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why? Why? I started to realize that recently too. It's like, even something is so simple as changing a doorknob. I remember our door was messed up in the garage for like, I want to say a couple months, and I'm just like, I don't know how to change it. Bro, it's just a screwdriver. That's it, you know? That's all you need. Like a long screwdriver and a new doorknob. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, we make stuff harder for no reason. I am from the Czech Republic. Hey, shout out to the Czech Republic, man. I don't even... Damn, that's cool, man. What's it like over there, bro? What y'all got? Y'all got like... I'm sure it's not like... It's not as industrialized as it is in America. I love hearing when people are from different countries because it gives you a different perspective too. You know, you wonder how they live. Do they have to hunt for their food? I mean, probably not. You know what I'm saying? Because times are different. We're interconnected now with the internet. You know, we're transferring like, I don't know, we get beans from Colombia or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're so diverse in that aspect now that it's not like a solo mission. Everybody's not fending for themselves like they were in the past, you know? Like, we've learned to intertwine and connect and stuff. But no, that's cool, man. Czech Republic. Yeah, I'm getting off. You are 8? Dang, brother, you're 8? That's, wow. Yeah, you're a kid, man. Hey, one thing I will say, hey, listen here, Nico. Listen here, brother. The best thing you can do when you're young is learn. Learn as much as you can. But do not make learning a job. With everything you do, have fun in learning. Like, I remember even when I was a kid, I was like 6 or 7 years old. And at the dinner table, I had this multiplication chart. And then even as a kid, I didn't know what multiplying numbers were or what it meant. You know what I'm saying? But as each day went by, I would look at it, you know, curiously. I was like, like 8x8, and then it gave me like equals, I think it was 64. And I'm like, why does it equal 64? And I realized you're adding 8 more times. So it's 8 plus 8, that's 16. 16 plus 8, that's 24. 24 plus 8, that's 32. 32 plus 8, that's 40. 40 plus 8, that's 48. 48 plus 8, that is 56. So that's 7 times. 8, 7 times. And then 8 by 8. So you get, okay, so when you add it 7 times, that's 56, right? Now add 8 more, that's 64. That's how I learned. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. 8 times 8 equals 64. That's 8 plus 8, 8 times. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put it in those exact words as a kid, but in my head, I knew that's what it meant because I had looked at it every day, like as I ate breakfast or I ate dinner. Yo, hey, what's up, Ali? Ali 12J. Yo, what's good, my boy? Shout out to my boy Ali, man. Make some noise for Ali, man. Honestly, but yeah, man, just have fun with learning. You know what I'm saying? Life is beautiful, man. It can be hard sometimes, you know, we can be stuck. You know, certain stuff may traumatize us. And we may think about it, but life is beautiful, you know, when you understand what life means, you know. And life is a lot of things, man. You can have fun in life, you can learn, you can relax, you know what I'm saying? But just have fun with it. Never look at it like a job. It's just life, you know, we're living, you know, enjoy it, you know what I'm saying? But all right, yeah, I have a 4 brother. Oh, I didn't even read that, Nico. You have a little 4-year-old brother? Damn, bro. Hey, help your brother out, Nico. You hear me? Because the thing too, bro, it is, bro. It's hard being the older brother. But the thing you gotta understand is your little brother looks up to you. You know what I'm saying? So teach him good things. Teach him what it means to be an 8-year-old. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like next year you'll be 9. And then the year after that, you'll be 10. And in a way, too, bro, you know what I realized? You're kind of leveling up. Like, if you think about it, like, let's see. I'm level 23 right now. You know, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to look at it in that perspective, too. At least I'm trying to look at it like that now. You know? But just teach him right from wrong. You know, teach him what it means to be honest. Teach him what it means to be human. You know what I'm saying? And love your brother, man. You know? Love your brother. Because family should always be there for each other. I'm not saying they will be, but they should. You know what I'm saying? You're not good in English. It's all good, Nico. Nico, the one thing I'll tell you that has stuck with me for life since my dad told me is when I was a kid, the best thing that I heard from my father was he had told me that you will understand when you're older. Because when you're a kid too, you know what I mean? You don't get a lot of stuff. You're new. You're new to the world. So everything to you is like, sort of like this obscure video game. You're still learning the controls. You're still learning the words, the story. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a video game, you know? Just have fun. Just have fun, man. Life is beautiful. Merry Christmas from the past and New Year. Thank you, Ali, bro. Happy New Year to all of y'all, bro. And late Merry Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out St. Nick. Shout out St. Nicholas, you know? But yeah, man, I'm rambling again. Just have fun with life. It's beautiful. Find what you like to do and just do it. Just do it. You know what I'm saying? Nike, just do it. All right, but back on track. Subcategories. So reason 1 for wanting to improve, or reason 1 of Project Munch. This is the thing I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Financial freedom, saving money. You gotta stack your acorns. You know what I'm saying? You know how squirrels are during fall? Because they're getting ready for winter. But they get a bunch of acorns and they bury them. And I think the only reason they do that is because once it warms up, there's not really acorns that they can eat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still cold. It's getting warm. You know? 6, 7. Oh, man. But be like a squirrel. That's the best thing I can say. Be like a squirrel. Save your acorns for that rainy day. Or save your acorns for when it gets sunny. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's the thing you gotta understand too. It's not always gonna be cold. You know, it may be cold right now. You may be like, damn, I'm freezing, you know. When will it get warm? It won't always be cold. Some days it might rain. Some days it might snow. And some days it can be hot. Some days it'll be hot as heck. You know what I mean? But just save your acorns for that special occasion. And, can I speak Czech? If you want to, go ahead, bro. Yeah, say some stuff in Czech. Go ahead, if you want to, man. I'm not stopping you. But yeah, saving money, save your acorns. Cause, and I say this honestly, the earlier you start, the better. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like a snowball effect. I don't know if you know the snowball effect, but it pretty much, you know how when a snowball like is falling down a hill or something, it starts packing up. It starts clumping. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it rolls faster and faster and faster. because it gains more weight, it gains more traction. You know what I'm saying? And then and you could make a snowman eventually. You know, you could turn that little snowball into a big snowman. You know, if you catch my drift, if you know what I'm saying. Can I say something in Irish? Go ahead, man. Just speak your mind. Mom doma PSA. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, man. It's like a snowball effect. Once you start saving your acorns, you start saving your money. I wish someone told me this when I was younger. That's why I'm telling it to y'all now. You know, because it's like we all need some sort of guidance too in life. You know, sometimes we don't have certain people that are there, or certain people may be gone. You know, that we once knew. And it's good to have support. It's good to have support in your lives, you know. That's why I try to be a friendly guy. I try to, you know, give my all in life. I try to inspire others. You know what I'm saying? It's because we're here for each other as humans, you know, as a human race, bro. You know, we got to be there for each other. It's the only way to make the world round. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, save your acorns. All right. That's a little subcategory 1 of financial freedom. Now, another part to financial freedom. You're a good YouTube person. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I try, man. Now, another pathway to financial freedom is investments. Now, let me explain that big word, investments. So with investments, you are putting things to help further your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, say, okay. Say I give somebody, gotta go, see you later. You take it easy, Ali. It's good seeing you, bro. But, say you put money into, I'm just trying to make a way to, I want to symbolize this. Because I know not everybody's like, at least knows big words and stuff like that, but. Damn, so I'm stuck. What up, Carlos? Carlos Moreno, what's good, homie? Let me see. God, how do I put I got it. A piggy bank. Boom. Perfect example. A piggy bank, right? Say you go to the store. I don't know, you buy a pack of gum with $5, okay? Now say that, no way. Bro, you were born in 2017? No way, bro, I'm old. Bro, I was a sophomore in 2017. Damn, all right, I'm getting sidetracked. Okay. Piggy banks. That is a perfect example. Say you go to the store, you get a pack of gum. You have $5, right? Now the gum costs like, I don't know, $2, $2.50 maybe. Boom, you purchase your pack of gum. You get change back. You get $2.50 back, right? Because that's like half of $5. So you got $2.50. Now, you could, excuse me, you could buy another pack of gum, or even buy like a dollar drink, or you invest it in your piggy bank, right? You put that money in your piggy bank and you forget about it, okay? Just imagine, just when you put the money in the piggy bank, just think, I threw it away, you know? Because money, listen, money's paper at the end of the day. Money's coins. It has value in the political world, you know, in our governmental aspect, in the way we buy things, the way we live. Yes, I get that. But it's not your life. Money's not your life. Money doesn't control you. Money can't always buy you freedom. You know what I'm saying? So just forget about the money. Invest it in that piggy bank, right? Now, you do that maybe 5 more times, okay? So every time you get $5 or whatever, you spend it, you get change back, put that change in the piggy bank, and forget about it, okay? Couple months later, what you're gonna see is that investment that you made in the piggy bank, when you put the money in, it's gonna grow. So it's not like you're losing it by spending it on gum. I mean, you are in a way, but the gum too, it helps your breath clean. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants bad breath, you know? But it shows a sort of discipline. Money can't buy, but it's kind of important because you have to buy food, but it's not your life. Yes, yes. Yeah, you know what I mean? You do need money to survive. Like, that's the new age thing. You know, back then we were hunters, you know what I'm saying? Like, all you had to do was like, all right, where's I need to find food for my family, you know what I mean? Let me go to this plain over here where there's a bunch of buffalo. Okay, let me catch like 2 buffalo. That's like money. Back then, that's how they supported their family. That's how they, you know what I'm saying, put that work in. That was their job. You know, going to hunt, get food, bring it back to the family, you know what I'm saying? Yada yada, you know, get the food ready to cook, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, our version of hunting is working for a company. Okay, you know what I mean? And it doesn't always have to be like that though. You don't always have to work for a company, but you do in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get your money up some way. But the next step to working is knowing how to make investments. Now, this brings me back to the piggy bank. When you invested those $2.50, say for a course of 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, 4 to 5 weeks, you buy a pack of gum, your breath smells good during the week, boom. That's you know, good job. Now that change that you put back into the piggy bank, the change that you invested into the piggy bank will grow. So the 250, you do that one time, you do it again, another 250, that becomes 5. You do that again, another 250, that becomes 750. Fourth week, you do that again, it becomes $10. Now you're growing. Now that snowball is getting bigger. Now eventually that snowball can be a snowman. You know what I'm saying? You get, you know, you're rolling up bigger chunks. You know what I mean? And then say one day you need that money. Listen, you know what? Instead of a pack of gum, I want to buy a bulk. I want to buy like a 5-pack of gum, you know? And that's the thing too, with bulk, it's cheaper because you buy more. Because when you sell it on a regular level, at like a regular scale, like 1 pack of gum, you got what, 15 pieces for $2.50? Okay. Now say you get 5 of them. It's not gonna be $2.50 again, because that's like who's gonna still pay $2.50 for 5 packs of gum if they could just buy 1 pack for $2.50? You know what I mean? That's why when you buy in bulk, when you buy like a 5-pack of gum, it's cheaper because there's no transfer cost from 1 pack. You know what I'm saying? So with a 5-pack of gum, it'll probably be $8. And then think of it this way: when you invest say you put $8 for a 5-pack of gum, boom, you're set for, I don't know how much gum you guys chew, but assume you chew a pack of gum in a week, okay? That's 15 pieces. Boom. A 5-pack of gum for $8, you just saved yourself, let me see, because each pack is $2.50. If you bought 5 packs, like single packs, that would be $12.50. Now when you buy in bulk, a 5-pack, it's $8, right? You just save $4.50. That's a good investment because now you don't have to buy a pack of gum for a week. Low IQ trying to describe finances. No, yeah, big facts. Big fact. I never graduated, bro. Yeah. Really, I'm trying to symbolize this for the kids. Because, you know, if you're smart, I'm sure you already got it figured out. But realistically, bro, these kids nowadays are lost. I'm telling you, bro. You got TikTok, you got the internet, you got YouTube, and then you expect them to get it. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, bro. That's why I gotta speak in kid-friendly terms, bro. Because society's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? These kids, they want to be influencers. They want to be athletes or whatever. What happened to scientists? You know, what happened to the Albert Einsteins? What happened to engineers? We still got that. Don't get me wrong. There's still that, but it's dying, bro. It's, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Low IQ trying to describe finances. Yes. Thank you, Captain Obvious. All right, but listen, let me not get off sidetracked. But that $8 investment, right? You buy a 5-pack for $8, boom. You're set for like a month and a week. Now, instead of investing, instead of having that $5 and you're buying a pack, you know you're getting $2.50. Then you can really start saving your money, because if you buy a 5-pack of gum, you're straight for a whole month. You don't gotta spend $2.50 every week. You just spent $8 for the month. Think about it like that. Think about it like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you get the ball rolling. That's how you get your money growing. That's how you build like a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's beautiful too. That's the beauty in it. Because then once you see it start to grow, you get inspired. You're going to want to do more. You know, you're like, oh, whoa, I got $10? Whoa, I got 20? Man, let's see if I can make it to 100. You know what I'm saying? And once you get that 100, then you're like, whoa, like, okay, I can do this. You can do it. It just takes that effort. It takes the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just saying what I'm saying because, like I said, I wish someone told me this when I was younger, you know? And now I'm dealing with the consequences of not caring about myself or my future until now. You know, that's my fault. It's nobody else's fault but my own. So I'm trying to learn from it. You know what I'm saying? That's what Project Munch is too. Y'all don't get it. Project Munch, I'm trying to revolutionize my life. I'm trying to show people that you don't need certain tools or certain help to get where you want to be. Anything that we do can be done now. It's just how to do it. You know what I'm saying? You don't need a bunch of fancy gym equipment to lose weight. You can go on a run to your park. Push-ups, like body exercise. I forgot what's it, calisthenics. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like, you don't need all this fancy equipment, bro. Anybody can do it, and that's the beauty. We just choose not to because we get distracted or we're comfortable where we are. And that's the thing too. Comfortability does kill. If you're always comfortable where you are, you're never going to want to do anything. You're never going to want to grow. You're never going to want to learn stuff. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, too, we always got to be curious about ourselves. We always got to be curious about the next step. You know what I'm saying? My mom doesn't let me go to the park by myself, so I just have to ask everybody in the house. But they don't let me, so I just have to run in the backyard. I hear you, man. I had the same life growing up. Yeah, I had the same life. My mom and my dad were overprotective. I think mostly it was my dad. You know, and listen to, brother. Don't ever think it's a bad thing. Because a lot of times they are trying to protect you from certain things in this world, you know. Because the world can be a scary place, brother. You know what I'm saying? We don't know when we're young. When we're young, we think we're invincible, this or that. But just understand that your parents, they're trying, you know. They're trying to show you something. In some ways. You know? And try not to hold it against them. Because I feel you too, brother. I couldn't go, growing up, bro, until I was like, when I used to live at my old house, up until I was 7, I couldn't even go past the driveway, bro. I literally backed up and down. I had a bike, right? I got a bike for my birthday or something. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Tell me why my dad was like, he was like, you can only go to the driveway and back. I don't want to see you on the street. I don't want to see you in the park. I'm like, what? I got a bike. Why I got a bike for? So yeah, bro. I had the same life, man. I had the same life. And when you're young, you don't get it, you know? You don't get it. You will when you're older, though, brother. You'll definitely get it when you're older. But yeah, man. Try not to hold that against them. What? Want to get kidnapped because if I go by myself like last time, they left me at the library. I had to run back to the car. My mom said I was smart. And the lady came and I told her what? Yeah, man. It's funny too, bro. When you're a kid, yeah, bro. Don't. You're a kid. You're still learning. Don't think you know it all. You know what I mean? Because realistically, nobody knows it all. Everybody's still learning deep down. Some people act like they have it figured out, which they probably do to a certain degree, but it doesn't always mean they know everything, you know? So, whenever you hear people give you advice, just take what you can. Like the whole kidnapping aspect, yes, I get it, be weary. Like, there's weirdo, you know what I mean? All black, like, hoodie on, walking towards you or something. Like, all right, let me go the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, to that degree, yes, be weary. But don't be paranoid either. Don't be scared to go outside. Just understand what comes with going outside. You could get hit by a car. Someone could kidnap you. This or that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just knowing is only half the battle. You know what I mean? But once you know, then you can start to plan certain things. Like, all right, how can I better prepare myself? If I were to get kidnapped, scream or something, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you have pepper spray, boom, pepper spray. You know what I'm saying? But try not to be paranoid either, because I was a little paranoid too growing up. But then I realized, well, it was weird. One day I woke up and went out at night, and then I was just like, why am I scared? You know, I'm like, what I got to be scared about? At the same time, too, it's different. I'm a bigger dude. I can take care of myself. Most people, I mean, everybody's different, but if you're kind of smaller, too, of course, you are gonna have that fear. You know what I mean? But just try not to let it get to you. But yeah, man. Just take what you can learn from other people and try to live with it. You know? Yup, facts. You have to look both ways if there's a car coming your way. If you don't, you could get hit by the car and you have to go to the hospital. Yes. Yes, sir, bro. Yeah, that can happen. That's why, yes, it's good to be weary. And that's another great thing, too. My dad used to tell me, look both ways before you cross the street. Always look both ways. Because nobody wants to get hit by a car. I mean, bro, I got hit by a car. Look, you see this scar? You see the scar all over my face? I actually got hit by a car. I looked both ways. I did. But the problem was the other dude. I was biking, and this is crazy, too. This is why I don't go on roads. And it's like, I don't even know what to think. But I was on the dirt, right? Thinking, like, okay, as long as I'm not on the street, you know, a car shouldn't touch me. But I think, too, it was that careless, that me thinking that it shouldn't happen, it wouldn't happen, that it happened. But I was biking to a gas station where I was going to grab some snacks, a couple drinks, a bag of chips. And on the right side, there's a set of apartments. And this car comes out speeding, little red, it was like a little fast red car. It came out the apartments, and it was like, and I even heard it squeals, like, as it was turning. But it was going so fast that as it was turning, it was driving on the dirt. It was driving on the grass. And I happened to be there. I was on my bike. Oh, man, it was a brand new bike, too. I was on my bike. And honest to God, I probably had 3 seconds to react. But I was frozen. I was like a deer in the headlights. I was biking. I had seen the car pull out. And I'm shocked because I'm like, bro, this car is on the dirt road. Like, it shouldn't be on the dirt at all. It should be on the street. Like the pavement street, you know what I'm saying? Not the dirt, like the grass and the, you know? And it came out speeding, and it hit me. It hit me. I rolled over the car. You know what I'm saying? It messed my face up really bad. You know, I had to go to the hospital. Thank God, though, there was good people nearby. There was good people that pulled over and stopped, and they asked how I was doing, and they called the ambulance. Some trucker dude, thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Some trucker dude even he even gave a sweater he had, because he was like cover his face up, like, you know, he's bleeding. He's bleeding everywhere, and I thank that guy, man. Because it goes to show you, too, bro, there's still good people in this world, you know what I'm saying? The world's not always dark, you know? There are good people in this world. I thank them, I thank them. And after that, I had to go to the hospital. They gave me, they stitched up my face a little bit. And then I actually had to go through face surgery. I think it was like 6 hours. Oh, and all this happened like the middle of the day. It was noon. It was like 12 p.m. I got hit by the car, and I went to the hospital. And then I had face surgery. 6 hours later, I was good. They gave me medicine. And then I went home, and I recovered for like 2 or 3 weeks. And then it did get better, but oh my gosh. If y'all would have seen it, I still got pictures of it, man. Oh, when the car hit me, yeah, it was crazy. It was but thank God it was just my face. Cause listen, I could have broke my arm. I could have lost my legs. Like it wasn't as bad. Thank God. You know what I mean? Thank God, like for real. Cause it could have been so much worse. I could have gone under the car. For all I know, you know what I mean? And even in that regard, bro, I'm grateful that I at least did what I did. Cause even when I was biking, I sort of turned so I would roll over. Cause even in those 3 seconds, I realized I could have ended up under the car, you know, and that would have been horrible, man. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay now. This happened like 2 years ago. So it's kind of recent, but I'm doing a lot better now. Thank you for asking. I'm doing a lot better now. But that's the thing too. We don't realize is as bad as things may feel right now, bro. They can always be worse. So you got to be humble and knowing that it is what it is. You know, it could have been worse. You know, it could have been worse, but it wasn't. It wasn't worse. Thank God. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, but you know, yeah, look both ways, bro. Watch out for these idiots driving. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Oh yeah, I didn't even write it down. Okay. Second one to financial freedom, investments, the piggy bank thing. Dang, I should buy a piggy bank actually. I kind of do. I have like a bottle bank, but I should get like an actual dollar bill bank. Cause, dude, you know pennies are gone. Carlos, do you even know what a penny is? Nah, you should. You should. I hope so. But dude, they stopped making them. They stopped making them. Damn. I never realized it, but yeah, I think I'm gonna miss pennies. Cause that's weird. A nickel, like that's the lowest form of physical currency now. A nickel, 5 cents. I don't know. I mean, yeah, pennies were kind of useless, but at least it's some form of money. You know what I mean? Like, there's more. Believe it or not. Okay, a dollar bill physically it's a piece of paper, right? Now, if you compare a piece of paper to a solidified piece of metal, like nickel or zinc, it still has some weight to it. You know, the paper, you can burn it. You can burn the paper and it disappears. The nickel or a copper penny or whatever, you can melt it down and make something new. I've seen videos. There's this one YouTuber. What's his name? Tito Orr? It's like Titore. This dude would he'd get certain metals and he'd make completely new things. Like there was one he made like a metal or like a replica gun, but it was just like a piece of metal, but it looked like a gun or something, you know. He made one like a knife for cooking, like a cooking knife, a chef's knife. He made a hammer. You know what I mean? Dude made a metal hammer. He put a rubber handle on it too. I forgot how he did that. I used to love his videos. I watched them. I want to say like 2017, even 2016 maybe, and mostly 2018. But his videos were pretty cool. He would just melt stuff down and make something completely new. One time he made brass knuckles, like, you know what I mean? I thought that was pretty cool. A sword. He made a sword like from Prince of Persia. You know where they got those like those hooked swords? Like, man, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, but that's what I'm saying too. There's more value in the penny or anything metal like physical than really a dollar bill, $100 bill. It's just the weight it has in our government and in the political society. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yup, man. You gotta be careful either way with knives. Knives can be dangerous. That's why you gotta know how to use them. You know what I mean? Because nobody wants to cut themselves with a knife. Nobody wants to hurt themselves. You know, Lord forbid. You know, it's just, that's the thing. It's just being weary. Don't be paranoid. Don't be like, oh my God, like I'm scared all the time or I'm shocked. Just understand, like, a knife can be dangerous. I should be careful. Okay, boom, lock that in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we have to think. That's how we should think. You know, but don't ever let that scare you. Don't ever let that hold you back. Like, cause a knife is dangerous. Are you never gonna use a knife in your life? You know what I'm saying? You just gotta know how to use it. Last time I got it cut, yeah. Be careful, brother. Be careful. And you're young too, bro. Didn't you say what? You were 2017? You were born? Oh no, that was Nico, right? Never mind. That was Nico. I'm assuming you're young too, but yes, brother. Be careful with knives. Cause even too, when you're younger, the weight of the knife it's way more than your little hand, you know. So it might, Lord forbid, a knife falls on your foot by accident. Now, I'm not trying to scare you, but just understand it can happen. So let's try to prevent that. Let's be weary. Let's be like, okay, let me make sure the knife won't fall. Let me put it somewhere safe. Let me put it in the center of the table or something. You know what I mean? Just understanding that, you know. But damn, I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, okay. So reason one for Project Munch, financial freedom, saving money, investments, blah blah blah. I feel like those two are good. I don't really need I don't need a third one. All right. Next reason. Helping myself, okay? So listen. This is the thing I learned too. It's kind of hard. But helping yourself is not selfish. It can be selfish, but it's not. Now let me tell you why. Helping yourself simply means understanding how to live with yourself, understanding what you can learn, understanding how smart you are, understanding what you're capable of. You know what I mean? That's what it means to help yourself. You know what's good for you. You know what's bad for you. So let's try to look at the stuff that's important to us, you know? So step one in helping yourself, I want to say, believe it or not, this is hard. This is damn. It's because I feel like I'm trying to get to the kids. You know what I mean? But grounding. Now let me explain what grounding means. Let me explain. Okay, so picture yourself. You go outside, right? And you're running. The reason you're able to run is because you're grounded. You have balance. You know how to move. You know where to move. You know what I'm saying? So grounding yourself just pretty much, it's perfect. I got it perfectly. Grounding yourself pretty much means balance, okay? So it's understanding your weight. It's understanding how fast you can run. It's understanding who you are as a person and what you're capable of. That's what grounding means. And to certain degrees, grounding also means knowing your family aspect, knowing what scares you, knowing what inspires you. You know, these are all important things of grounding. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's a very, very, very important step to helping yourself, is being grounded in your life. You know, loving your mom and dad, or loving those that love you. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to be honest, you know, not everybody has perfect parents. Everybody makes mistakes. We're still learning how to live. This is everybody's first time being alive. You know what I mean? Like, nobody was born with knowledge. Nobody was born already knowing how to breathe. Nobody was born knowing how to eat. You know what I mean? We are taught these things by our parents. And usually they come naturally as well. Like, even as a baby crying, that comes naturally. You know? At least I don't think parents teach their babies to cry, you know? It just happens. You know what I mean? That's just what comes with being a baby, though. You're born, you're like, where? You're like, where am I? Where? You know? I mean, you can't express it in words, but you know what I'm saying? You're just like, oh my God, like, this is new. You know, this place is new. You know, all these bright lights. You know, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But just grounding yourself, knowing who you are as a person, knowing what you're capable of, and learning about yourself. So yeah, helping yourself. A good way to help yourself is by staying grounded. Okay? Stay in touch with those that love you, and stay in touch with yourself. Love yourself, you know? Certain things you do, this or that. You know what I'm saying? All right, now step 2 to helping yourself. And this is an important one, I'm not going to lie. This is actually half the battle too, believe it or not. Another step to helping yourself is staying healthy. Now let me just put health. Health. Now let me explain what that means. I'm stupid. I spelled health wrong. All right, you see, this is why I didn't graduate, but it's okay. Health. Okay. When you're younger, usually that's the best time to start, like, at least trying to be healthy. Cause before, look, bro, look, I'm gonna keep it P. Look, you know, I got a double chin. You know what I'm saying? I'm fat. Like you, like, I got rolls, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that helps you in the long term too. You know, if you want a long and healthy life, you know, you wanna, you know, learn more this or that, or even expand your brain. We got to try and stay healthy, or try and be healthy. Now, what does health mean? What does it mean to be healthy? It means to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Eat natural foods that are grown, foods that come from the earth. You know what I mean? A lot of what we have nowadays, especially in America, a lot of these healthy foods are so bad for you long term. Long term, they're horrible. Because it messes up your insides. You know, if you get bloated, look, bro, I got rolls on rolls. Like, you know, I'm looking like the Pillsbury dope boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to find accordance to our health, you know? At the same time, too, when you're young, try to eat a lot. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Try to like bulk. You know, don't stuff yourself to where you're like, oh, I ate so much, you know, you start throwing up. That's kind of sick. You know, if you eat so much to where you're throwing up, like, all right, chill out, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing all that, then, like, all right, take a step back. But for the most part, while you're young and while you're still growing, I think it is extremely important to try to give yourself as much nutrients as you can, okay? So, realistically, this is just me. Everybody's different. You guys can do your research too. I would say natural foods like meat, you know what I'm saying, steak, chicken, vegetables, you know, broccoli, peas, carrots, stuff that is grown, that is the best source of nutrients that you can have because it comes from the earth. With processed foods, it goes through all these chemicals, it goes through these processes where it converts it to something different in a way, you know what I mean? It shapes it to its own understanding. I don't know how to explain it, but just understand if it comes from the earth and if it's natural in accordance to science and like in life, like you know what deers eat, what lions eat, like that's all natural foods. That's all from God. That's from the earth. You know what I'm saying? Try to eat more of that than processed foods if you can. I know everybody's different. I know our family's gonna buy what they buy. You know you know. When you're older though, you'll get it. When you're older and you know yourself enough, then you'll know. You're like, okay, I know what's good for me. I know what's bad for me. I want that. I don't want that. You know, you'll get it eventually. Right now, when you're young, it's hard. Because even growing up with no direction, you know, you don't know where to go. So, in a way, we kind of distract ourselves, too. You know what I'm saying? But health, yeah, health is very important, especially while you're young. So, yeah, try to eat, you know, as much steak. You know, steak, protein. That's what I'm thinking. Protein is important to growing big and strong. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm still I'm a little big and strong, but bro, I could definitely be bigger and stronger. You know, but I gotta lose this first, bro. I gotta, man. Like, look, I'm a big sleeping bag. Like, I gotta get rid of this. It's gonna take some years too, cause I'm telling you, bro. Especially when I was at my grandma's, I'm gonna be honest. I did not care about my health. You know, and it's just cause I didn't know. I didn't know I wanted to care about my health until I wanted to start living, like actually, you know, and living honestly, you know, like stop lying to myself, start giving myself stuff that's beneficial to me, that's healthy, that's gonna help me grow. You know, now I realize that, and mostly it's cause I gave up some bad habits. I'm letting go of bad habits, and I'm trying to learn new ones. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a process. You know, I don't know if you heard the expression, but Rome wasn't built in a day. Now, if you don't know what Rome is, it's like a city. It's a city somewhere in Europe, like, I want to say a millennia ago. No, I'm lying. Maybe a couple centuries. No, not even that. Would it be? A couple millenniums ago, I think. Because what, is a millennium 100 years? Damn, I actually got to Google this. Give me a sec, yo. What is a millennium? I know certain words. I'm just not confident in my ability. A millennium, a period of 1,000 years, especially when calculated from the traditional date of the birth of Christ. Oh, okay. Well, maybe like a millennium ago. Rome. Yeah, Rome wasn't built in a day. So what that means is if you're gonna build something great or something big or just build something in general, it's gonna take time. And you have to give yourself that patience to understand how to grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially nowadays with this fast life, especially in America, everybody working, trying to get that bag, trying to make this money, trying to impress our friends. You know what I'm saying? We get lost in the sauce, you know? That's why we gotta understand what it means to grow, what it means to build something for yourself, what it means to have a future, what it means to want a future, you know? It's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. You cannot beat yourself up. You just can't. Be patient with yourself and learn to love the process, you know, because it's beautiful too. Once you get that snowball going and you see how big it gets, you're going to want to roll more snowballs, you know? You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you have enough snowballs for a snowball fight, you know? I don't know, I'm just making these weird analogies, but I'm trying to paint a picture, okay? But, yeah, man, just take care of your health. That's half the battle too. And by health too, I don't just mean physical health. You know what I mean? But your mental too. Please, please love yourself. Because the thing is too, if you don't love yourself, how can anybody else love you? You know what I mean? And that, I mean, I'm still learning that part. Because for the last, I want to say 22 years, 21 years of my life, I didn't really care about myself. You know, at least not as much as I should. Not as much as I should. But I'm learning, you know? I'm learning, man. We're all learning. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm just saying, it's going to be revolutionary. Y'all don't even know. It's because I'm fat. Ain't nobody watching me, but I'm telling you, bro. Once I lose the weight, I'm going to be sexy, bro. I'm going to be, man. And I don't know, call me egotistical, but I know it already. That's the thing, too. I got to be humble. I got to be humble in that regard, man. That's what scares me, too, man. When I change, I don't know what comes with it. That's the scary part. Yup, Carlos Moreno, yup. If somebody doesn't love you, they could break your heart like a little bit. Yeah. That's why you gotta love yourself. And listen, I know it sounds selfish and it sounds distasteful, you know, and egotistical, but it's honest. But listen too. Do not idolize yourself, okay? We are all human. We all have the same souls. We just have different parts of our lives. We have different experiences. We have different childhoods. We have different educations, you know what I mean? However, we all run through the same firmware, the same process. We have a soul that's capable of recognizing right from wrong, good from evil, you know, law from unlawful. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the hard part too, is finding that ground, finding that area of resolution. Because most of us sit on the fence. Most of us don't know which side to pick. You know what I mean? And that's what gets us lost. That's where we lose sense of ourselves. Because if you're trying to be everybody else, how can you be yourself? You know what I mean? But I know it's different for everybody. I'm just giving my truth, you know. But yeah. Reason 2, for Project Munch, helping myself. Subcategory health. Yup. Health, mental health. That's the thing. Is loving yourself. Loving yourself. Because if you can't love yourself, who else will? Facts. But all right. I think this is the last reason that I'm gonna do. The last reason for Project Munch, that the reason I'm trying to do this is to help others. Actually, you know what I mean. I want to show people that anybody can do it, man. Anybody can get rich. Anybody can be a celebrity. Anybody can do what they want. It takes the know-how, the knowledge, and the dedication. You know what I'm saying? It takes the mind and the heart, you know? And that's the beauty in it, too. Anybody can do it. We're just learning. We're learning how to do it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to teach people. That's why I want to help others. And I think I've been doing a good job. You know, teaching others how to love themselves and how to appreciate themselves. It's just the tough part with that, too, is when you get lost in helping others, most of the time, you do forget to help yourself. So that's why I have that helping others last instead of like first or second. Because the first reason is financial freedom. So that's fear of not being prepared in life, financial freedom. And then the second reason was helping myself. So that's like, you know, that's eating healthy, taking care of yourself, loving yourself. You know what I mean? And then step 3, helping others. I put that one last because you can't help others if you can't help yourself first. Anybody can be what they are like. An artist can be an artist. They can be a doctor. They can be whatever they want. Facts, Carlos. Big facts, brother. Big facts. And I know it's corny to a lot of people, like, oh, man, he's saying the same thing as the other people are saying, but it's so real. It's so real. And it's funny, too, as a kid, I always thought it was corny. I'm like, man, I don't care about this corny stuff. But it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be anything they want. It just takes belief. It takes belief and dedication, bro. You know? That's all it takes. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Because it shows the power of the mind. It shows the power of the human soul. It shows us that we can be anybody we want. We can. It's just finding who you want to be. That's the hard part. I feel like that's the hardest part in life. Is finding who you want to be. Because we're all still learning, you know. I'm definitely still learning. But yeah, okay, helping others. Now, subcategory for that. You know what? I'm going to throw this out there. The first subcategory to helping others is helping yourself first. So I know it's kind of a repeat of the second reason. But without that second reason, you can't have a third reason. You just can't. Because the first reason, financial freedom, anybody can take care of themselves, like a job or bills, you know what I mean? Like, that's just working. That's the simple day-to-day, the simple life experience, you know? But the second step is helping yourself. Helping yourself, that's where you grow. That's where you learn about yourself. That's where you learn there's more to life than just having a job and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then that brings us to step 3, reason 3, helping others. Now, you cannot help others. You can't help others if you can't help yourself first. So you have to help yourself first. So yeah, for the subcategory, my third reason, helping yourself first. And I'm still learning that. Believe it or not, I'm still learning that. That's why I'm writing a lot of this down, bro, because I need a point of reference too. You know, as I get older, I need something to always come back to and something to always help me stay grounded, you know? So the first step to helping others is helping yourself first. And it's real. It's so real. You gotta help yourself first, man. Mentally and physically. However, I'd say more mentally than physically. It's just the physical aspect if you think long term. But really, we should all try to be healthy physical either way, you know what I mean? Because even with a healthy body, you have a healthy mind. You can think bigger, you can think more, you know? It's just, I'm telling you, man, we get lost in the sauce. We get confused in life. We think this is just how it is. But it's so much more. It's so much more than that, you know? Oh, it's beautiful. But yeah, third reason, helping others. The only way to help others is by helping yourself first. So real. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental. Take care of, you know, your person, your individuality, you know, the people in your life, stuff like that. That's the only way to help others is by helping yourself first. Now, to helping others, the second subcategory, I have to say, the second subcategory to helping others is being there. Yep. Being there. Now let me explain what I mean by this being there. If you're there for somebody, it doesn't just mean you're there physically, but it means you're also there mentally. So even when they leave your presence, even when they go back home or they go somewhere, anywhere, they're always going to have that piece of you in their mind, you know? Now, I'm not saying they're always going to think about you or like, oh my God, I can't get them off my mind, but they're going to remember you for the things you do. They're going to remember you for the person that you are, the person that you showed them. You know what I mean? So that's why you gotta simply just be there as much as you can. Whether you're talking to someone online or talking to someone in person, you gotta give them your total. When you're in that person's vicinity, like close to them, you gotta give them your attention. Like not like literally, not like eyes on them 24/7. But if they're talking about a topic, give your 2 cents. Give them your peace of mind. But don't be mean with it either. Just be honest, and that's the hard part too, is being honest. Most people, we like to lie because we think it can suit us better or it can get us somewhere without really ever having to actually be honest or doing something about it. But being there, that's a good way to help others, is being there. Being there mentally and possibly being there physically. But it's different. It's different for everybody. But yeah, last step. All right, last reason. Last reason for why I'm doing Project Munch, of helping others. Cause I do want to help others, man. Cause growing up too, I mean, my mom definitely always helped me. My dad did a little bit too, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder how different things would be if I had more inspiration, if I had more support, if I had more know-how. You know, I wonder where I'd be. But it is what it is, man. We're still learning. We're still learning. And yeah, man, those are my 3 reasons for Project Munch. So let me show you real quick before I end it. Project Munch. I'm just kidding. And listen, guys, I call it Project Munch because my nickname is Munchies. But I'm trying to cut off the N. I'm trying to cut off the lies, bro. Because I got to take that L. And I got to let go of the IES. So that's why I'm just Munch instead of Munchies. Because I got to stop lying to myself, man. Just got to take the L and accept where I went wrong and learn from it. I'm learning. I'm learning, all right. But yeah, guys, all right. My 3 reasons for doing Project Munch. Financial freedom, yes. Realistically, everybody's trying to get rich. We're just looking for a way. I wouldn't call I call myself rich in the soul. And honestly, that's how we should look at being rich, because I mean, if you can live without money and still be at peace, more power to you. More power to you. Because most people make money their God, and it's so sad. Because by that regard, you'll do anything for money. And I mean anything. But when you're rich, you don't have to worry too much. Yeah, so that's the first reason for Project Munch, financial freedom. And that comes with saving money and investments. Boom. Simple as that. Reason number 2, helping myself. The reason I want to help myself is long-term. And just being the right person. Being the right person for somebody. Now, last reason, the third and last reason, helping others, bro. You cannot, and listen, I can't stress this enough. You cannot help others if you can't help yourself first. You know what I'm saying? That's facts, bro. You gotta help yourself first. It's not selfish. It's not egotistical. It's just honest. It's love that, everybody needs to love themselves to a certain degree. And the second subcategory to helping others is being there. Whether it's a text message, whether it's a DM, or whether you're just playing games with them and you're in their party, their Xbox Live party or PlayStation party. You know what I mean? It's just being there, giving your honest opinion, giving your soul, not literally giving your soul, but giving your you you know, all of you, you know, just being real, being a real person. You know, you have to find love, but you don't find love. That's okay if you do. I love you get to have kids. You have a happy family. You have to find love, but you don't find love. Yeah. Yeah, and it's different for everybody, man. Everybody's got their own dreams and aspirations. Me personally, though, I do want a big family. I do. And the only reason I say that is because my grandpa had a big family. It was my mom, her sister Yesenia, her sister Sonia, her sister Chila or Cecilia, and then damn, I'm tired. I'm falling asleep. But yeah, man, it's just being there for people. And yeah, those are my reasons. Those are my reasons for Project Munch, bro. All right, we got through the hardest part. Oh my goodness, bro. Well, that's not even everything, really. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it, shit, man. Look, I'm big as fucked up, bro. Oh my god, I must look. Damn, I look like a pack of hot dogs, bro. That's crazy. I was playing. Nah, but yeah, man. Those are my reasons for doing Project Munch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, this is like a documentary. I'm going to show people what it means to love yourself. I'm going to show people what it means to evolve. I'm going to show people what it means to be human. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to love every moment of it, bro. Because this stream right now, bro, Carlos, bro, if you're still here till the end, we got to link in real life. Because I'm telling you, boy, by the end of this year, I'm going to be somebody, bro. I'm going to be somebody I look up to, and I'm going to be somebody I love. You know what I'm saying? But it's... Oh, I'm kind of scared, man. Call it ego, call it whatever you want, but I already see the goal. I already see the finish line. You know, I already see where it's headed, man. And it's beautiful, too, bro, because... You know, we don't realize it, but we do inspire others. You know what I'm saying? But watch, bro. Oh, man. Project Munch, bro. Get ready. Get ready, man. I don't know if I want to end it right now, though. I feel like there's a lot more stuff I have to do. I mean, maybe, I guess, staying in accordance, like... But, I mean, y'all don't need to hear, like, my plans and the way I'm going to get there. But these are just my reasons. This is my main focus for why I'm doing Project Munch. Wait, let me flip the camera real quick. This is my main... Oh, I also look... I don't know if y'all know Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies is my little monkey. He looks kind of creepy, though. He's like, ooh, 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 ah, ah. But it's like a monkey bomb. It's a video game. It's from a video game. But look, guys. You know what? I gotta scribble this top part out. Because, I mean, I like how nice I wrote it. But it's not what I'm doing for this page. Inspiration from Instagram. That's not what I'm doing. But look. These are my 3 main reasons for doing Project Munch. Financial freedom, yes, we're all trying to get rich. You don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. Helping myself, staying grounded, staying healthy, you know what I mean? Trying to be there for me and loving myself. And my 3rd reason, helping others, bro. Helping myself first, because you can't be there for others if you're not there for yourself. And then just being there for others, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're there emotionally, you're there physically, or even, a person thinks about you when you're not even there. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, this is going to be big. Because, look, all right, let's do it. Damn, I want to... I'm going to save this for the project. Because, this, you know what kind of inspired me, bro? I heard David Goggins lost, like 100 pounds in 3 months? And he only did that to join the Navy? Like, what kind of maniac, bro? That's crazy, but, like, bro... Man, I'm already kind of swole, you know what I'm saying? I gotta lose this, bro. I gotta fucking fat. I gotta lose it, bro. Like, look, oh my, damn, bro. But it's gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna have fun with it, bro. I'm learning to love myself still, you know what I'm saying? And I'm learning to be there for myself so I can be there for others. Cause a lot of times, man, more than sometimes, I missed out on certain opportunities or certain friendships just because I wasn't there. You know, and the only reason I wasn't there is because I wasn't there for myself. So that's why I'm learning, you know, I'm learning to love myself so I can love others, man. But, woof. I'm getting goosebumps, bro. Y'all, bro, I'm freaking goosebumps, bro. I'm getting jittery, bro. But man, I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna be a whole different person by the end of the year, bro. I'm telling you. Look at my face. Look at my face. I'm so fat. I'm so fat, bro. Listen, I just gotta stop the pop. No sugar. You know what I'm saying? 0 sugar drinks. That's what I need to get. Cut back on all the carbs. You know what I'm saying? All the bad stuff. You know, I ain't gonna lie though. I went out with the bang. I look. I'm just keeping it P. I'm keeping it real. Look. Right now, today, I ate 2 of these. I ate 1 of these, you know, but that's it. That's it, no more, never again. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm going to try to love myself. Now, I'm not saying, like, I'm going to eat. You know, or whatever. Everybody got their own plan, but I'm definitely going to eat less because I need to eat less. Look at me. Look, I've eaten enough, bro. I've eaten enough, but, you know, yeah, look. I kind of actually, I got this too, but that's just for my job because I don't be, like, eating. Damn, though, I didn't realize, bro. I thought these were made in, like, a minute. Hell no, it's like 4 minutes to cook these, bro. I got like 30-minute breaks, bro. And look, 9 minutes? No, I didn't even see that. That's crazy. No, I'm eating this at home. 9 minutes? Bruh, I'm gonna hog the microwaves at work for 9. Look. Oh, bro, I should have looked at this before. I just thought they were simple meals. You see? That's why, too, we're lost without knowledge, bro. If I knew better, I low-key would have just bought some chicken and cooked it. I'm not gonna lie. But that's what I'm saying, bro. This is like the introduction. I'm showing y'all why I'm doing Project Munch. And it's gonna, I don't know. I don't know how big it'll get, but I know I'm gonna be a whole different person by the end of the year. That's all I know, man. Oh, man, dude. It's gonna be beautiful. And then look, man, you know what I'm saying? Keep a nice and tidy spot, too. I mean, I guess you wouldn't really call this a fixed bed. You know, I mean, the sheets are on. At least, you know, it's not a total. It's not a, here, I'm gonna shake my blankets real quick. Give me a sec, chat. Oh, shit. Let me see. All right, boom. Look, I just threw my covers. Hey, what's up, Nico? You back? What's good, my boy? And yeah, man, you know, fixing your bed and stuff, you know. Like, when you fix your bed too, bro, it's comfortable. You're gonna want to relax. You're gonna want to chill. Do your own things, you know what I'm saying? Got my little Xbox right here, my Roku, bro. I haven't even finished, don't look at that over there, my bad. I ain't even finished, Stranger Things. I'm stretching. Man. Damn, I just got tired. Oh, yeah, look, got a little, I didn't even show it, I got soundproofing in my wall. Because eventually, bro, I wanted to make my room a studio. I snoozed, though. Bro, I snoozed because, one of my producer buddies told me you gotta soak these first. You gotta soak them up and let them dry, bro. I did not know that. So, like, straight, like, off the rib, I just put it on the wall. So, I don't know if you see the gaps. That's why there's gaps, bro. It's because it's not solidified. I didn't dunk it in water and let it dry. And you already know the Tupac poster, man. Rest in peace, bro. Machiavelli, bro. Real one. But yeah, bro. Have fun with life, bro. Life is beautiful. Look, I be streaming. This is where I stream at. You know what I'm saying? I got my little camera, my little webcam, you know, my pajamas, bro. That's when I want to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I got my vitamins, bro. You already know magnesium may promote a healthy heart, nervous system, and a muscle relaxation. You know what I'm saying? And it's good too, bro. Take your vitamins. Those little Flintstone gummies, I swear, bro. I swear, y'all gotta eat those little Flintstone gummies, bro. Cause when you're young and you get that boost, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna rock it. You're gonna take and then yeah, my little spot. This is where I keep my socks, believe it or not. Right, yeah, that's where I keep my socks. It's cause my room is. Oh, you already know I got my weights. You know, I try to work out as much as I can. You know, I'm still how many? Little 20 pounders, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Little trash bin, you know what I'm saying? Just like when I want to throw a bag of chips away or something. But even then, I'm done with the chips, bro. Goodbye, chips. Little air duster for my computer, which man, I really should clean more, because, jeez. Damn. Yeah, bro, I gotta clean this more. Fudge nuggets. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. Yeah, bro, have fun, man. Life is beautiful, bro. It's just, we get, sometimes our trauma, we be stuck in a certain time period, this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't even like that, bro. Life is beautiful, man. It gets hard sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's tough too, bro. My boy Daniel said he'd send me something. That's what I'm saying too, bro. I don't like people that lie, bro. My boy Daniel said he was gonna send me something yesterday. I know why he didn't, but I just wish he didn't lie to me, bro. And even then, it's like, come on, man. Like, be for real, bro. Be so for real. But, ooh. Damn, I might have just... I might be showing too much, actually. But, yeah, man. Yeah, man, just, have fun with it. Life is beautiful. Oh, yeah, let me show you some more stuff. Bang, you already know the 360 stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, so what we got? We got, oh, yeah, I haven't even played this yet. I should. Actually, I think I'm gonna stream on Twitch. I might just stream on Twitch, bro. I'll save the VODs, and then I'll cut them up. I'll cut them up and, damn, I kind of want to play this now. My dad gave me this game, actually. Shout out my dad, man. Shout out my father. And, yeah, just have fun. Let's see Fallout 3. Yup, Resident Evil 5. Dude, I haven't beat it on professional yet. It's so hard, though. It's so hard. Call of Duty World at War. Red Dead. Oh, I haven't even beat it yet. I seen my brother and my dad play it. Good game. Sleeping Dogs. I hear that's another classic. Far Cry 3. Another classic. I haven't played it yet. Bioshock. I played maybe a quarter or even half of it. And I kind of stopped. I got confused, bro. There was an area you got to go to. And then I didn't even know where to go. You already know, a little UFC, just, my sports, like, like in little fights, little, professional fights. Madden, I haven't played that yet because I don't got nobody to verse. I used to play it a lot as a kid, though. Medal of Honor, that's an old one. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, low-key, bro, I haven't touched this in months, but I was rocking with this for a little bit. I might get back into it. And then Minecraft, man, I was playing this, too, for a little bit. I know the new one's got more stuff in it now, but I like the classics. And then, bro, Mass Effect. I ain't even touched this yet. I seen this, though, at my local, video game shop. Sort of movie shop, too. And it had, it was $8, bro. It was $8 for all three of them. Look, the Mass Effect trilogy. It even tells you Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, double disc, Mass Effect 3. And I hear, bro, it's all, how do you say? It comes together. Like, your old save data links with the new save data and stuff. You already know. Let me show you some books, too. I'm trying to read these. I got these, believe it or not, bro, I got these at the Dollar Tree. But it's like a little Goosebumps wannabe. They're called Strange Things Are Happening in Creepers. Cold Kissed. Yes. Oh, is it? So, yeah, I got that. I Survived, man. I haven't even touched this, but... Man, there was a girl that said she used to read these. And this one that I picked, she told me she had a weird fear of the Titanic. She told me she used to have nightmares about being on the Titanic. Which one? This one? The I Survived or the Creepers? Which one? Which one you got? Or the Jordan Petersons are you looking at? Jordan Peterson. Oh, and then this one too, actually. This was a little classic. This one I just learned this. Minecraft is my favorite. I play with my brother. Yeah, bro. Me too. When it came out, bro, I used to play the heck out of Minecraft with my brother. I even have a picture. If I ever get famous, I'll show you the picture. But this one too, this is a good book, man. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse. I Survived. My friend also has that book, but it's a different chapter. Oh, fire, bro. Yeah, I gotta get back into these. I gotta just get to reading in general. Actually, there's another book over there I have. It's called The Warriors. That's more grown up, sort of graphic, but yeah, man, you start somewhere, right? This is a classic, bro. This pretty much just teaches you about relationships. You know, not like relationships as in like love, like boyfriend girlfriend, but even friendships. You know what I mean? Brotherhood, sisterhood, stuff like that. You know, really cool. It's got a lot of pictures. It's got a lot of pictures, man. It's kind of hard to read though. I'm not gonna lie, cause you gotta know some cursor. Look, how do they look so together and perfect? Asked the boy. There's a lot of frantic paddling going on beneath," said the horse. You see, and that's so real, bro. Cause it's like, wow, they look so perfect, but underneath, like they're both trying. You know, they're paddling this one. All right, but I'm getting sidetracked again. This is a good book though, man. I'm telling you, it teaches you about like just being there for each other, like unity too aspect. You know what I mean? Everybody's messed up, bro. We're just trying to help each other. And this too, I ain't gonna lie, this book, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why I got this book, but well, I got it for a reason. But dude, it's a big book, and I ain't really even like. I ain't really touch it like that. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I only got it because it said Jordan Peterson, and also because we wrestle with God. I read a little bit though, but then that's my problem. I get sidetracked a lot. I get I get sidetracked way too much. Oh, and then this one's funny. This one I got from my local school. They were actually like, they were gonna throw books away or recycle them or whatever, but it's called The Road of the Dead. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I was like, whoa, looks very morbid. Cause even look at this. His eyes took in the barren slopes and the scattered boulders and the lonely gray road winding its way into the fading hills, and I could feel him thinking to himself, "This is no place to die." And it's just so morbid, bro. I love it's so like real. Cause it's like nobody wants to die, at least die early. You know what I mean? We all want to live and experience life and stuff. But yeah, I got that one from my local school back in high school. And then you already know, man, Fallout season 1. Hey though, if you're this is not a kids show. Yeah, it's not even rated, bro. That's how you know. Like, if it's not rated, be like, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is not for kids. So play the if you can. Damn, I'm dropping shit down. If you can, have you read that I swear I haven't. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I haven't read this one yet. I'm going to though. I am. Probably today. I gotta yeah. After this recording, bro, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be more focused. Cause now the world sees, if I lie, everybody's gonna think I'm lying. I don't want the world to think I'm lying, cause I try to keep it real to the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, after I end this live stream, bro, I'm definitely gonna start. I'm gonna start living for myself and start living for myself so I can live for others. You know what I mean? But yeah, oh man, this smells really good, bro. I got this at like I don't know if y'all know Prisco's. I got this over there though. It's a Zumbar, goat's milk soap, and dragon blood. It smells really good though. Oh, damn man, if only y'all could smell it. And you already know, man, I got my Godzilla. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's Godzilla, man. Mecha Godzilla Mothra. You already know Mothra. King Chidorah. I'm just kidding. It's King Ghidorah, actually. I'm just playing. King Ghidorah. My boy Gigan. I know he an enemy. I know he a op, but bro, low-key, man, I really messed with bro heavy when I was growing up. I like his design. I know it's so alien. But he's like, I don't know, it's like a snake too. It's like, whoa, it's like a flying snake. Look at the wings. And he got these pointy, man, that's like, dang, that's dangerous. That boy, dang, he got claws. Look at his claws, bro. And his belly's a damn buzzsaw. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? And you already, bro, this is like my brother's favorite character. I ain't gonna lie, Destroyer. Big Destroyer, bro. This mug was dangerous. Big Destroyer. Damn, I forgot when I got these, bro. Damn, I got these years ago. I forgot where. I need to find them again, actually. Because I want to get more. I love Godzilla, man. It's a childhood thing. Does Dane sick, bro? What? I don't know what that means, brother. I'm sorry. And you already know this is actually a portable charger for an Apple Watch. Pretty funny. Yeah, it's a portable charger for an Apple Watch. Cause I do yeah, I don't know what my Apple Watch is right now, but I do have an Apple Watch somewhere. I used to use it a lot at my old job because I could wear it, but my new job I can't. Because I have specific work attire that goes over it. And yeah, it'll get the watch will get in the way. So I try to keep it away. And then you already know we got lotion, man, cause I ain't trying to, I ain't trying to be ashy, I ain't trying to be cracked. Cause yeah, bro, your skin does crack, believe it or not. Like, especially if you don't drink water like that, you can start cracking. And then even being in the sun all day, that does numbers on your skin and stuff. And you already know, man, we got the deodorant, Old Spice Sweat Defense, cause I'm one sweaty SOB, you know what I'm saying? Damn, not gonna lie, if it was real life, I'd be scared. Are you talking about these little monsters? Yeah, bro, nah, for real. They scary, bro. Ooh. They scary for real. But yeah, man, little Old Spice. And you already know, I got my collagenate. My collagenate to keep me fresh, you know what I'm saying? Beverly Hills Polo Club. You already know it's my favorite. I like the gold one, bro. I feel like this one smells the best. Ooh. Man, this one smells like I get money. Just kidding. Damn, hell yeah, I'm gonna start spraying this when I get some. When I get a little 100, man, hell yeah, I'm gonna. Nah, but it's good. You just gotta stay fresh for your girl. Or if you go out on occasion, you know what I'm saying? Any events, you go to eat out at a restaurant or something. You know what I'm saying? Family reunion, you wanna stay fresh, you know what I mean? Damn, excuse me. I apologize. Yeah, after today, I'm not gonna eat unhealthy, I promise. Or at least I'm not gonna overeat. There we go, I'm not gonna overeat. But look, yes, sir, you already know we got the Wi-Fi right here. This is my Wi-Fi, what is it? A router? Yeah. Because, it routes the internet and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I actually have two, I have one of them connected to my Xbox One, and the other's connected to my PC. That's the only way, actually, I could get internet with my PC. Yeah. Oh, I hit my elbow. I hit my elbow on the thing. No. Bluetooth charging. Oh, yeah. Sort of. I mean, it's like wireless. I hit my elbow. Ow. All right. Sorry, I'm getting over the pain. Okay. And then, oh, yeah, these movies. Hey, man, but I'm about to show y'all some movies. But these are grown people movies. Not grown in the sense like it's sexual or anything like that, but grown as in it's violent. It's violent and scary. One sec. I'm gonna show y'all something cool too. I'm plugging it in. I'll show you right now. But let me show you the movies first. You already actually. Nah, actually, I'm not gonna show you the movies because I think some of y'all are still some kids. You're probably gonna look it up and then get scared later. Okay, I'm gonna pull out the movies that aren't scary. Which is only, damn, it's only like 2. Well, man, I was a kid once too. I had to learn. All right, some of these are scary movies that you shouldn't watch, but the ones that you should watch are like Once Bitten. That was a classic. Actually, damn, bro, you gotta be at least 14 to watch some of these. But Mortal Kombat, that's a good one. Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Shout out my dad, he gave me that one. It's just a Blu-ray. And then My Future Diary, that's like a little anime one, you know what I'm saying? Trick or Treat, another scary movie. Dawn of the Dead, another scary movie. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch those for older. And then boom, you already know, this is a new thing I got recently. Bam. Wait. It looks better with the lights off. You already know, man, what that mean? Hustle. We some hustlers out here, y'all. I'm trying to be a hustler, you know what I'm saying, bro? I need that hustler mentality. And you already know the Son Goku painting. Shout out to my cousin Omar. Shout out, bro. He made this. I think that was one of his first paintings. But yeah, man, I cherish it. I got it in my room. And then this over here, I believe it or not, the earth without art is just eh. I got that at Goodwill, bro. I swear. On me, I got that at Goodwill. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, You know, talk about a nice cheap find and stuff. And a band, bro. Actually, this cool ass controller. You know, this controller's like $200. Like a brand new one from the company is straight up $200. But man, believe it or not, I actually got this off a friend. I feel kind of bad though, cause he was gonna return it and I was going to return it, but I got lazy. I did buy it off him though. I didn't just steal it. I actually paid for this. Yeah, it wasn't 200 though. I paid him I think 130. He said he was cool with it. Cause I took him a couple places when he wrecked his car. But yeah, bro, this is actually a really cool controller. This is what I be playing when I stream. I use this controller on my when I play Fortnite and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's let me show you the box. I still got the box. Let me see. It is. Damn, it's dusty, bro. Damn, I'm so dusty. Yeah, I gotta do a deep clean in this. Okay, but look. Revolution X Unlimited, bro, for Xbox. PC mode, FPS, DPS. Bluetooth and wire includes what? No, you lying. No, he probably used it, never mind. I forgot my homie has an Xbox, so he probably already used it, but yeah, that's the controller I use to play games and stuff. And then we got more movies down here, man. Y'all don't even know, bro. Classic. This is the man scared. Ooh, a lot of that's too scary though. Especially Tales from the Dark Side, man. Don't watch that till you're like 14. I'm telling you, honestly, most grown stuff, bro. I feel like if you're 14, man, you should be able to handle it. If you were I don't know. Everybody's different, but man, I guess I grew up early. But I love this, bro. This is definitely not for children either. But I love my South Park. Man, I might just start watching it again. But yeah, bro, yeah, I got almost all the seasons. 1 through 5, 6 through 10, 11 through 15, 20, 16 through 20, 21 through 25. Bro, Butters is my favorite character, bro, because he's just like me, for real. And you already know, shout out Travis Scott. Bro, they robbed them twice. Bro, bro. This shit, how do you lose to Killer Mike? Don't get me wrong, I understand, you know, he can rap or whatever, but, bro, we really, like, we got to think mainstream. And this, especially Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy won over this, man, that's an outrage. That's an outrage, for real, and then you already know. Birds in the Trap Sing, Brian McKnight. I love that album. That album takes me back, bro. When I listen to this album, I swear, bro, it takes me to like 2015, 2016, even 2017, 2018 days, bro, because that's when I started getting into music. And then, bro, I used to listen to that at night when I used to walk around and stuff. Damn, man, good times, boy, good times. I used to live with my grandma's too, man. Fire. And then you already know, we got the other cartoons, yes, sir. I haven't even finished Avatar yet. My boys be hating on me. Like, bro, you clown. You ain't finished. I'm like, yeah, bro, I know, I got too much. I'll be thinking a lot. Danny Fan. A lot of these I ain't even finished. The Courage of the Cowardly Dog Show. I grew up on that. I had to get that finished. Teen Titans grew up on that. I had to get that finished. Batman Beyond, I seen a little bit, but I want to see more, so that's why I got that. And then He-Man. I used to watch that a lot as a kid, but I don't know, kind of fell off. This is some MTV, so don't even like look at this, but it was $5 at Walmart, so I copped it. My wallet, my earbuds, my other phone. I gotta stop with these damn phones, bro. I got too many for no reason. I don't even use half of them. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, my little table. You already know. Stranger Things. And then my other stuff. Breaking Bad. That is definitely not for children. Nope. Do not watch. Oh yeah, I got my little. I don't know if you remember the Minecraft movie in McDonald's. So I got my little thingy right there. It's damn, bro. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Fuck, bro. You would have thought nobody's living here for a while. Oh, and then Canoodle, bro. You don't even know about these little Canoodle. These are really cool, man. They're little memory games. You know what I'm saying? Pretty fun to play with. It's good. Do I play Roblox? I do not. I used to play Roblox for a little bit. Damn, I'm kind of late on that. My bad, brother. But no, not recently. I haven't played Roblox in a while. But yeah, guys. So you know, that's me. That's you know what I'm saying? That's Project Munch, bro. We finna go hard all year. Granted, I know I'm like 11 days late or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Let's get it, bro. We gonna start living, bro. Project Munch, bro. Financial freedom, helping myself and helping others, man. Let's get it. All right, man. Y'all take it. Hey, let me switch back over here, man. Y'all take it easy, man. It's been fun. You know what I'm saying? We did our thing. You know, let me pretend like I'm rapping. Hey, 100,000, I ain't acting. Hey, really up top, watch me cap. Hey, run up on me, you get smacked. Hey, I be moving fast, pushing packs. Hey, I be in the smoking gas. Wait, I'm kidding. Nah, but yeah, man. Just have fun. Life is beautiful, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to have a goal every year. It's always good. It's always good to have a goal every year. You know what I'm saying? And just I hear my dog. Look at my little bit. I'm sorry. My baby. My baby. Look at my baby. Damn, mamas, I'm sorry, my baby. We gotta get you a haircut. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Go night night. Go night night. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's my little doggy. Yeah, man. Let's see what we got. We got in this mug. We got in that mug. Damn, my phone's gonna die. It's at 6%. But yeah, guys. Project Munch, man. Documentary coming. What is it? December 2026. I'm trying. But listen, bro, the thing that inspired me, bro, I heard David Goggins was like, man, I want to go to the Navy, bro. I gotta shed this weight. I got 3 months. And he lost like 100 pounds in 3 months. Now, I'm not saying I'm I'm pretty big. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I came close, but I've never touched 300. The most I've weighed was like 293. Damn, even then, that's big to an average person. But it's all about growth, man. I'm trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to love myself as much as I can. Because that's the hardest part, too, especially in this world, bro. Loving yourself. At least loving yourself, honestly. Because you can pretend to love yourself and be a complete asshole. You know what I mean? Just be a narcissistic, scumbag. But, you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different for everybody. So, I'm learning to love myself little by little. And I hope you guys, too. I hope you guys love yourselves, too, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, though, man. Hustle mentality all year, boy. All year, boy. Let's get it, man. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna cut it. Cut it. Your voice is way too high. You need to cut it. Yo, I'm just kidding. All right, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Stay up. I love y'all, man. Peace. Blah.